Digital timers have been around for quite some time now, and I found myself in need of a new one due to my old one that ceased working. I was after a timer that both counted up and down and had a large display. I did what most of us would do, go onto the internet and have a look and see what was available. The one I decided on was a YS390. I will leave a link in the description below for this one that I bought. There are many out there to choose from. The instruction leaflet was extremely easy to follow. It gave you all the information you needed to know for this dual timer. The timer had the usual buttons of start, stop, seconds, minutes, clearing and memory. Importantly for me, it did have a large LCD screen. There was 3 ways of positioning this timer. One, you could use a hook on the top, 2 magnets that could be used to stick it onto some metal panel, and finally a small stand that would flip out that you could stand the timer on the table. Another good feature of this timer is that it uses 2 AAA batteries. These are supplied with the timer. When fitting them in, make sure you get the orientation correct. From my experience in the past, these batteries will last quite a long time when in use. The on-off switch can be found on the right hand side of the timer. When the batteries are in place, simply switch it on. The switch also incorporates speaker and mute. The 2 inbuilt timers are designated as T1 or T2. To count up, simply select the timer you wish and press the start stop button. To reset the counter when stopped, simply press the HR and min buttons at the same time. To put a countdown time in memory, select the timer, press and hold the M button until it flashes, enter your time in hours and minutes that you require, press the M button again to save your time. You can do this for both timers, T1 or T2, it's exactly the same for either or. As we did with T1, press and hold the M button until it flashes, enter your seconds, minutes or hours. When you've entered your countdown time, press the M button again when finished. Both separate times will be held in the memory function of this timer. To start the countdown, simply press the desired timer, press the start and stop button and you'll see it count down. While it's counting down, you will see the outer ring of the button flash green. You can have 2 counters counting down simultaneously. Both the outer rings on the buttons will flash green when counting down. Once the counter has reached 0, you will hear that sound. It is quite loud, and also the button will flash red. To reset the counters to 0, you must stop any counting that is in progress. To recall something you have in memory, simply select the appropriate timer and press the M button. If you do remove the batteries or switch it off completely, the memory will be wiped. You will need to reinstall whatever was in memory back. When you recall a memory, you can still increase the amount of hours, minutes or seconds if required before starting the timer. I mentioned earlier that there was 2 magnets on the back of the timer which will fit onto any metal panel. The only trouble is if it's vertical, it doesn't hold on very well at all. That is quite poor. Personally, I only use the small stand that can flick out from the bottom. This for me works absolutely perfect. It is possible with this counter for one of the counters to count up and the other to count down. The green flashing indicator only flashes green when the counter is counting down. I hope you found this information of use to you. Thank you for watching.